Some members of the academe are sounding the alarm on artificial intelligence tools as a roadblock for students' learning. But many say we should be open to opportunities presented by digital education. Asia School of Business CEO, President and Dean Sanjay Sarma joins us now in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us, Sanjay. Should we fear artificial intelligence?
We should, because it's going to impact our job, it's going to impact work, etc. And we should be prepared for it. But we can't avoid it. You can't shake your fist at the rain and make it go away.
And how should we face the challenge of artificial intelligence? Should it be now integrated into the curriculum of schools?
Absolutely. You got to command it. It's a superpower. We need to teach our students how to wield the superpower. We need to really embrace it completely rather than avoid it and act like it doesn't exist, because it's in our future.
And is the Asia School of Business integrating an AI curriculum into the school?
Yes. In the fall, we're going to start. We actually just had an AI summit for all our students and alums and for visitors. And in the fall, we'll start integrating AI into existing courses on data science, et cetera, because it's going to change the way our graduates are going to perform in the workplace and the way in which they execute jobs, create companies, et cetera. So absolutely.
And of course, AI has been with us for quite a number of years, but the fear just really started to creep in with the introduction of ChatGPT.
That's right. You know, look, AI has been around for AI has been around for 60 years.
Yes.
It's only 20 years ago that it started exploding because of these new chips, GPUs, which are actually designed for computer games. And we were able to sort of leverage those to do the massive competition. That's how AI took off. But with GPT, you could talk to AI. Every mom and dad could play with it, and it looked back at us, and we looked at ourselves in GPT and thought, my God, this is close to us. This is scary.
Indeed, it's front and center
Yes.
in all our lives right now. So how are you planning to use it in the educational system of the Asia School of Business? When are you planning to introduce this course or in the curriculum?
So at the Asia School of Business, our students actually spend a lot of time doing hands-on work. So first of all, we have to understand what AI cannot do. AI cannot negotiate a contract. It can't figure out the future of ESG. It can't do strategy. It can't figure out how to do a consulting gig.
It doesn't have any emotion.
It doesn't have any emotion. It doesn't have judgment. It is simply a predictive typer. So the first thing we do at the Asia School of Business is our students go out and do the things AI cannot do. At the same time, we're going to be, in the fall, figuring out how they can use AI to do the things they can do more efficiently and take the tedium out of some of the jobs. They also need to understand how AI can actually affect them from a competitive perspective. AI can be used by criminals to do cybercrime. So it's a very multi-dimensional thing, and this is sort of essential to preparing our students for a future in which they'll be grappling with this extraordinary technology, both in a good way and a bad way. We cannot avoid it.
Definitely, we cannot avoid it. You and I cannot avoid it. And we still have to go back to school ourselves to upskill and reskill and know more about artificial intelligence.
Yeah, you know, the problem, though, is that, as Rick said just a few minutes ago, this is going to not, it will take away some jobs, but it'll change a lot of jobs and it'll create new jobs. So what we're going to expect, we need to expect and need to be prepared for, and I hope the Philippines takes this seriously, is a great jobs migration. How do you migrate jobs? The boats that support the job migration is education. Education is the new oxygen of the economy. And the Philippines is incredible opportunity. It's a reset moment. And the countries that are first out of the gates after the starter pistol goes off, those are the ones that will take advantage of this. And I hope countries like the Philippines, Malaysia, India is already doing it, take advantage of this moment. It's as much a make or break as anything else.
We have to be a first mover, particularly with new technologies being introduced on a daily basis. But what is your observation about the Philippines? How does it stack up in terms of coping with the challenges of new technologies?
Pretty good, but you have the behemoths around you. You have India, you have China, you have Korea, you have Japan.
And they have the numbers.
They have the numbers and they have the technology. And Philippines' hope, it's 120 million people, lies in education. It lies in entrepreneurship. It lies in enabling entrepreneurship and technological adaptation. And so I would love to see this beautiful country embrace that a lot more. to be honest with you.
The Asia School of Business is based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. How big is your campus? How many students do you have? And what are your key courses that you offer for everyone here, not only in Asia, but around the world?
So our campus is a beautiful campus. It's got built-in residential units, tens of classrooms. We're still a small school, very boutique. It's a collaboration with MIT. MIT professors come down and teach at ASB. A lot of MIT graduates are professors at ASB, and students go spend a month at MIT.
Wow.
So it's a full immersion, but it's boutique and it's small. What we're going to do...
It's a dream education,
it is lovely,
Sanjay.
yeah.
I mean, a collaboration with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Indeed, yeah.
And my goodness, I checked it out. There's only a 3% acceptance rate at MIT, one of the most elite schools in the world, and one of the, not top 3, top 5 schools in the world.
We prefer to say the top school in the world.
The top school in the world. Okay, tell us about the courses.
So the courses, so we have, we have 2 ways of reaching a larger audience. One is executive education. So we have a massive executive education program. And for example, if you're an exec working at a company in the Philippines and you want to learn about AI, where do you go? Well, you can only watch some YouTube videos.
Yes.
So we have offerings where you can come in, get educated on AI, come back with a certificate. Maybe it helps you in your company, with your strategy, but also creates jobs. The second is we have executive MBAs. So Filipino students can come to ASB
Yes.
while doing their jobs, weekend warrior, and finish their program in 18 months. And the third is what we're creating, which is modules which will be hybrid that you can take from here and get certificates to show that you've advanced your understanding. But more importantly, really achieve some self-efficacy in this extraordinary new direction.
Wow, definitely learning from the Asia School of Business and its collaboration with MIT is indeed, will be a very fulfilling process. One of the major projects, I would like to bring this up, is that you spearheaded the development of the RFID technology, which is now used worldwide. At what stage is it right now, is the development of the RFID? And what is still the future of RFID?
RFID is at the front end of this new wave called the Internet of Things. And RFID now, there are tens of billions of tags deployed every year, and they're used in major retailers like Zara or Decathlon.
Almost all retail shops.
Yeah, because it automates, a very important task in retail, which is inventory management. After the 2008 crash, companies realized, oh my God, holding inventory that you can't sell afterwards is a huge albatross around one's neck. So RFID is used extensively in clothing, in consumer goods, etc. But it's also used, for example, in toll passes. So most toll passes in the world use the standard that came out of our lab, our effort. And so RFID is going to go a long way, but this is only the beginning, because now you can put smarts in pretty much everything. You know, I mean, the way we turn a light on is so ridiculous. We break a circuit with a switch. You should be able to send a signal by radio frequency and just turn it on. Your switch should be simply a sticky back that you put on another wall if you want to move it. This is all going to happen. The Internet of Things is here, and we're only in the beginning.
Internet of Things, RFID technology, artificial intelligence. Sanjay, tell us what is next for technology?
You can't even predict, but for example, virtual reality. Virtual reality might seem like this highfalutin thing, but Apple just recently released its Vision Pro headset. And that's going to change the way in which you watch movies, learn the way you interact with video games, the way you travel, the way you learn about a new skill. For example, how to operate a ship or how to operate a microscope. All this is coming, and the crazy thing, Rico, is this is going to continue. We are on a treadmill. If you're not running a little bit, jogging on the treadmill, learning, you're going to fall off the back end. And this is the new reality. And I really hope that these great countries in Southeast Asia adapt, because this is going to be our existence.
Adopt and adapt to the new technologies. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on technology. Sanjay Sarma, who is the CEO of the Asia School of Business.
Thank you, Rico. Such a pleasure.